Hi guys, good night, good night, good night. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I'm not usually on Thursday night, but I came home early. So I'm like, why not jump on a live? I want to make a snack for my son. Hi Yasmin Abdul, good night. How are you, Zizi, Indu Sukraj? I am doing fine. How are you? A real good love and thing from Guyana. Okay, 592. Hi Ruth Naked. Good night, good night, good night. How's everything with you? I am doing fine. And as you can see, my caption is Goolab Jamoon, and we're not going on this debate again. I did say, hi Riza, good night. How are you? I did say Goolab Jamoon or fat korma. So if you confused about what is Goolab Jamoon, let us stick to fat korma. Because there has always been a back and forth, but that is not Goolab Jamoon, that is rasgulla, and we'll just stick with the fat korma. So that is what I will be making tonight. Okay, hi Jenny, Sukdir Dolce Maha, Birnalini Singh, Kawali Mohammed. Hi Devendra, how are you? Do we have anybody new here on the live? Let us welcome you as soon as we can. Hi Leela Prasad. Hi Pat, how are you? Brian A. Songs, hello. Susie Kabuzi, Giselle Ali, Javon, good night, good night, good night. Good night, everybody. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Kavita, Hari Prasad, Ramdev Singh, good night, good night, good night. Hi Shaban Shabi, good night. How are you? Shafina Rambajan, good night. Locked on from Long Island, welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, let us know where you are looking on from. Hi Tara, good night. Tashana Amir and Sar Lal, good night. So in here I have 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Right here I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of powder milk, 1 stick of butter. Dan Ram Sumir, good night. Sandra Maraj, good night, guys. Share up the live and invite your friends and your family. And we have a newcomer to the she followed me today. Her name is Cheryl Friday. What I'm making, I am making fat korma. Some fat korma I am making tonight. Looking on from Tampa. Welcome Tampa. Hi Kim Garcia, along slowly. Nice. Coming along slowly is good news. I have my cardamom powder, a good hog head and roti tonight. That's what you having, Wayne. Wayne said he having good hog head and roti tonight. So in goes some cardamom powder. Hi Cheryl Jokan, good night Auntie, how are you? See, busy as usual. Yep, I'm busy, and guys, I hit the 66,000 followers today, so we're moving up to that 67,000 followers. Let me see, what is this? Ginger, and I will use fresh ginger for the syrup, but let me just use all this ginger powder here. I have a very little. Watching from Tennessee, so welcome Tennessee. Roshni Mohan, hi Virginia, how are you? And Virginia is not looking on from Virginia, she is looking on from New Jersey. Hi Vitra Raghu. And to all my YouTubers who are looking on, I'm not seeing any names, but welcome. I saw that Riza was looking on. Hi Shireen Ramlal, good night to you. I have here 1 stick of butter. Kamini Bagwandin, good night. Diane Kalu, watching from Sugar Warners in Trinidad. Nice, welcome, sweetheart. I'm going to grate this stick of butter. Patricia Ann, good night. Danica Deumati, Silly. We'll stick with Deumati. Duan Maharaj, good night to you as well. And instead of you putting this butter into the flour and trying to get it all nice and crumble up, you just put it on the grater and grate it, and it will be great. But I always put some of the dry ingredient on the grater as well, so it will move smooth. You see how I'm doing it? I just put some of the powder milk or the flour. I did not know you grate butter. Well, look, you know something tonight. Yes. Yep. You will stand up there for 20 minutes and try to crumble up that butter and mix it in a little way, of looking on from a little way from your backyard. Hi Shireen. All right. So this is so easy to work with now. Very easy to work with now. Hi B, how are you? It is very easy to work with. I'm just going in with both hands. So the butter, you would want to crumble it up. I used to melt it in the microwave. Okay, but I think I feel if you melt it in the microwave, you might get a different texture. what you're not looking for. I never tried it melting. I just like the texture that how this comes out. Hi Sima Lal. Nikki Candy Paul, good night. What I am making? I am making some fat korma. If you are not sure what is it, it is an Indian delicacy enjoyed by everyone that I know. I have never heard anybody saying that they do not enjoy this fat korma or never made this before. Sandra Rampasad, well, you're in the right place at the right time, sweetheart. Right place at the right time on the right programming or the right platform. Hi Vanessa Ali, and if you're looking on for the first time, guys, don't be shy to say hi. And at this time I would like to shout out all the people that I saw on my train yesterday. I saw quite a number of you, and they did not they were not shy to say hi. I took pictures with some of you ladies. Baby, that's the only person name I remember. But all you beautiful people who I met on the Huntington line yesterday and the Queens Village line, thank you for recognizing me and saying hi. Hi, cuz. So you see why I declined the call? What I'm doing? Shaman Suknanan, good night. And this is well mixed in here now. My daughter like this fat korma. Every time I try, it never fluff like it. With enough ginger. Hi Steve Gulsharan. Sandra Mahadev. Hi, good night. Just came home from temple. Hope you had a great day. Yes, I had a good day. I had to troubleshoot the doors on the train too regularly. The doors were not closing, and it, oh my God, it was too much troubleshooting we had to do. So, other than that, yes, it was okay. Hi V, good night. Christine Wood, hi, good night. It's raining in Cotton Tree Village, West Coast, Bobbies. Okay, so stay warm, sweetheart. And I see my girl on Gina Sirf Mere Gina Sirf Mere. Hi Gail Jacob. And now for the evaporated milk. I make my Goolab Jamoon nice and rich. No kind of flowery dumpling thing coming out of my kitchen, you know. Nice and milky and really tasty. So now, little at a time, you're incorporating the milk. Good night, locked on from Trinidad, left and a day before you started working. Wish I had met you. Oh, now the picture that you guys saw, it was not my first day on the job, you know. It was the first day at that terminal. The terminal is new, not my job. My job is not new. I've been there for 10 years. All right. So this is enough milk. I do not want to make it too milky. What's cooking? Some fat korma we're making. I'm making some fat korma tonight. It's a long time I haven't made a snack for my son. I'm going with a little bit of water here now. Cannot make this too rich or else it will crumble on you. Oma from Calgary, Alberta. Enjoy looking at you making stuff. Thank you. Guys, share up the live. Share up the live. And if you're here for the first time, let us know what kind of powder milk did you use. I have Nido. So this is Nido powder milk that I use. But whatever you have accessible to you, you can use that one as well. You can use the Anchor. That is the one I usually use, the Anchor. But the last time I went to the grocery store, I did not need a whole big pan of Anchor, and they had this one on a special price because of a little dent. They gave it to me. It's good. It had just fallen off the shelf, and they like, it just fell off the shelf. Would you want take it? I'm like, yeah, I just need a small pan of milk. Hi Shamila, Mohammed, good night. And share up the live. I want to tell you guys something. I have a little gossip. Not gossip really. Now I want to make something clear. Share up the live. And if the person or the persons are not here, I hope that they will see it. And we realize that they moved Junior Cheesecake Restaurant out of Grand Central. They moved Grand Central. I am not familiar with Grand Central at all. I have no idea. Mix the water and milk half and half. Well, you know something? That's what I forget to do. Honestly. I usually do that. But I totally forgot to mix it. When I realized, oh shoot, I'm talking, and the can of milk is almost done. Then, yeah, so I usually mix it. Yes, you are right. And I should have used a bigger bowl, but that's okay. Did you use powder milk? Only or flour as well? The flour was the first thing went inside the bowl. First thing. Hi Bibi Hussein. Hi Jasper Asram. Good night and welcome. And now you don't want to mix it too hard, right? You want it a nice soft, not too soft like a bus up short roti or so, or a cake batter, but you do not want this to be hard. So the ingredients that I use here: flour, powdered milk, elaichi, ginger, carnation milk, so this will be nice and milky. Do you use powder milk with the flour and no baking powder? I do not use any baking powder. You know what I use sometimes too? I would use some condensed milk instead of the evaporated milk. So any which way you choose to make it, you can do it that way as well. I use the evaporated milk tonight. The last time I made it, I used condensed milk. Auburn, Evelyn, thank you so much for your stars. He sent me 500 stars. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And guys, if you wish, you can send me stars. It is 1 cent per star. It is a digital contribution towards my platform. When it accumulates, Facebook usually send it to me. Good night, my favorite Alvina Bisoon. Good night, good night, good night. Only Trinidadians know how to make the fat korma. I wouldn't comment on that because I'm sure that it might have some people looking on and they are not from Trinidad and they know how to make it. So I would not comment on that. But what I want to comment on, right? I also put some ghee. Well, I'll show you how and at what point I put the ghee. Let that rest for like a little 5 minutes or so. I want to say something to everybody looking on here tonight. Some things I don't approve of. I am here sharing love. I do not backbite. I do not bitch at anybody or anything like that. So what I mentioned it some time ago, and I will mention it again. Anybody want to come and say anything about me? Please come under Shamandy's kitchen and tell me what you have to tell me, please. That's a humble request I have. And I'm not saying it with any hatred or anything like that. It's just a request that I'm asking. If you want to say something about me, come under my platform and say it, please. Do not go under Mark's TikTok or his Facebook and talk about me. Or you really think I don't see it? Right? Or you really think I wouldn't know what it is that the comment making? Right? Think about it. Think about it. Whatever you have to say, say it to me under my platform, please. Don't go and tell him something and post it under his Facebook or his TikTok. Hi, Shaliza Bisundia. Good night. Good night to all my YouTube people who are looking on. Hi, Diane. How are you, sweetheart? Hope everything is good. I don't know if you were live today, but I didn't see you. Yes, you have something to tell me. Come and tell me. If you name woman, face a woman. Okay, don't go because he is not in all these kind of things. You want to tell him something about his video, tell him something about his video. Okay, and the next time anybody talk about me, I'm going to screenshot your picture and post it up. This is just a warning, right? If you have something bad to say about me, say it under my profile. Don't go under his profile and say anything like that, right? To the person who said that I look good for a grandmother, I want to know if you is the mother of the child. If I look good for a grandmother, I want to know if you is the mother of the baby. I want to know if you give my son wife, right? Or the real out of timing people. Real out of timing, right? But if I was a grandmother, I'm sure looking damn good for a grandmother, better than you. Because if I only pull up your picture, you wouldn't like it, right? You wouldn't like it for to show the people them who call me a grandmother, right? You wouldn't like it. So stop making assumption, right? Stop making assumption. You want to say Mark looks young? Well, by no means, right? Tell him whatever tell him whatever you want to tell him, but don't go under his Facebook and call me a grandmother. Right? I would be blessed to have a grandchild, but my son is not at age for wife and for a child as yet. People too damn out of time, and that is right. And if only think by saying that about me, it could get you closer to him, well, you lie. You're a lie. Right? Because you're getting blocked so fast. And it just gives you a little more work to do because you're going to create a next profile to come back again. Right? That is jealousy. I know it is jealousy. Right? But I want to know what caused this woman to call me a grandmother. Right? Hi, Faniza, Samad, good night. How are you? People will talk no matter do. They will talk, they will continue to talk, but what I'm saying, come under my page and talk about me. That is all I'm asking. You want to tell me you're fat, ugly, I'm a grandmother, old, whatever. Come under my profile. That's all I'm asking. Don't go and mess up his stuff. Tell him about himself. come under my profile, under my page, and tell me about myself. Whatever he does with his Facebook and his TikTok, that's his Facebook and his TikTok. Don't get me involved. Right? Don't go there and talk about, oh, she fat, she this and that and that, tra la 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 la. I just know. Right? Your sons, exactly. Right? Little bit again, I want to put up she picture, you know, because I want to give she a nice cream, a nice facial wash and so that her face will look nice and smooth, because whatever happens in the inside, it shows on the outside. Something nice for the dark circles and thing on the eyes. That's what I wanted. But I say, you know what? Let me make a general statement. So if anybody else want to come and do that, look out for your picture. You see how I shine up the little boy who sent me his nude pictures? Right? Just so I will shine up everybody. Talk is cheap. You just make some best dishes, though. Yep. Talk cheap. But listen, understand what I'm saying. You could never stop the wind from blowing. You could never stop the people from talking. If they are built with negativity inside of them, it will never change. But all I'm asking, come under my page and talk about me. That's all I'm asking. Come right here. Talk about me. Let me talk. Let me trash it out. You want to tell me something? Tell me something. All right? Let them drink water and mind their business. You understand? All right. So, I ain't stressing out at all, Caitlin. I ain't stressing out. All I'm saying, just come under my profile. That's all I'm asking. It's a simple request. Come under my profile and talk about me. Don't go under nobody else's profile and talk about me. I have a platform. I have a platform. Look, Mark just jumping. I have a platform. Talk about me under my platform. Don't go under his platform and say anything negative about me. You're a grandmother, you still look beautiful, because what happens inside, it shines on the outside. Nobody can see the shining part of you inside. Right? No, but before I block them, I have to get the message. Right? She cannot be me, and any, like I said just now, anybody trying to do these things and hope that they will become closer to him, they lie. They lie. Right? You see, he just said block. All right, enough of those negative vibrations. We have, let's mix up nice here now. And here is where the ghee comes in. Hi, Marissa Shaw. Good night. Vasanti, what you cook today, girl? I find you're eating to more leftovers, you know. You're giving Baba only leftovers, man. What is some water in it? They have nothing good to say, then be quiet. Yep. And if you have something, you want to say something, come on my platform and say it. That's all I'm asking. Come on my platform and say it. Put the ghee in my hand. And take it little at a time. These, you're squeezing these things. You're not rolling it out. You gotta squeeze it like this. Then I was on med, then I remember you. Okay, Pasanti. Just like this. You can make it how big you want. You can make it how small you want. If you're making for your parasite bag, you may want to make it a little smaller. You're not dancing. No, I'm not in the mood to play no music. And you know what? YouTube flagged me for music. So, I don't want to get banned. Yeah, I get copyright thing from YouTube. So, although the music I was playing was, let's say what Gori Mose, I don't know which one. Gori Mose Ganga ke par milena, what I was sing. I don't understand why when people have problem with someone, they go and tell the other one, because they want to gossip and they think that they will get back what it is they want, but that wouldn't happen. Right? me and Mark don't live like that. This is fat korma. Although he is thousands and thousands of miles away, right? You don't get in people page and all this thing like that. It don't happen like that. So this is how you do it. You keep squeezing it like this, and I just like smoothing it out by rolling it like that. That's a fact. Inside shows out, so that's why you're looking great. You're jealous, girl. I just say if someone have problem with me, tell me. I can fix it. Yeah, I can fix my problem. Now, if I'm fat, I could change fat. I don't have to come on the live and say anything about my personal life, right? When it comes to my size and all this kind of thing, I don't have to come here and talk about that. But when you're stupid, you can't change stupid, right? You can't change. Play what? A1 Unlimited. What is A1 Unlimited? Hazel John, good night, good night. We making some fat korma, darling. We stick to the word fat korma. Auntie Shaman, what's cooking? Amelia, we making some fat korma. And you squeeze it like this. You do not roll it and cut it out like korma. You just smoothen it out like that. Oh Lord, this battery is dying. Girl, that's the same thing I just be doing. I'm watching you too. They're not stressing me out at all. This is one of my son's favorite. I asked him if he want this or he wants korma. He said Goolab Jamoon. That's all right. I'll make something. No, that's fact. You change them and they get more stupid. You understand? We have a saying on work. You can't change stupid. I shelling peas and watching you. How many people shelling peas? Oh my God! And I have no peas. I have no peas. My father ain't even plant peas for to get when I go home. Usually I will get peas when he plant, and when I go he will have it frozen for me. Well, he didn't plant this year, so no peas for me. Another name for dates is Khurma. I wonder if that's where the name originated from. Another name for dates is Khurma. Nothing Basanti. Nothing. Nothing. I drinking water and minding my business. Uncle was too busy. Yes, remember he wasn't earlier when do they plant peas? For Christmas time or what? I can't recall, but he wasn't around to plant it. Shaman, we left over. Oh yeah, cascade expensive. Listen, I just joking, you know. You don't throw away food like that, Santi. I just joking because I know I could make them joke with you. But I can get some for when you come. Who's there? Hi, Winnie Kojo. Good night from Vermont. Welcome, 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 Vernie. My Baba say 2023, mind your own business. I think so. Where you got that? Oh, Shakun is asking somebody. Does put prunes in her gulab jamun. I saw somebody put prunes in their gulab jamun already too. My son would not eat that. Most of the time it's Christmas time. It just tastes real good. Yep. But all you know, my son fussy. He's a fussy child. He would not eat that with prunes. Hi Lalita Lloyd. I like it plain. I like it plain too. Hi Cody, how are you? And I still have to do I gotta show you guys the new set of clothes that I have. You can real cook, thank you. But some people put seedless dates. I know they put prunes, and I'm not sure about the dates. So yeah, some people put I see some people put cherries in it already. I made strawberry gulab jamun already. Yeah. Could you imagine having strawberry gulab jamun? Tomorrow we're making rice, lentil, and stew. Rice, lentil, and stew fish. Okay. I read that as rice, lentil. Vasanti, you see how a comma is very important? You ever do it with coconut? No. I never tried it with coconut. I don't know if my son will eat it. When Pamo go on Shivratri Puja, okay. I've been so busy and a little bit out of it. I haven't had time to tell Pamo even happy birthday or call her or anything like that. Can I put whole wheat flour? Yes, you can. Ask me how it will come out. I am not sure. I cannot say how it will come out. Have any one of you tried whole wheat flour before? Maybe somebody in live can say how it comes out. I am not sure how it will come out. Oh, I'm tickling. I have peas tree. My aunt came over last week, so I asked my sister to ask and if I only made it the normal way. They'll make me laugh. Hi Lalita, how are you, sweetheart? I'm making some fat korma tonight. Hi Gora Rambaran. Good night, good night, good night. How are you? Shuba still trying to get accustomed with the eye. Today I cooked body cabbage with tomatoes and coconut bake. Nice. You know how long I keep saying I want to make coconut bake? Okay, look, somebody tried the whole wheat and she said yes, it comes out nice. So if you want, look, somebody answered your question and you can probably try it out. Leela Gaukaran, would love to taste your food one day. One day, don't worry, one day, Cody. Is the same ingredients as korma? No, it's not the same ingredients as korma. I make my korma a little bit different. It's very similar though. How can I get your recipe? Check on my YouTube channel. I have it on my YouTube channel. Rabia Ali, weeks now I'm waiting patiently to make peas dal, only to know it Oh Lord, Tanti take it and she gone. I come in USA in September. Okay, but where in the US? Remember US big? It's a huge place. So we almost finished with this. We'll start frying and I'll put up the sugar syrup. Please make Charmin, I make potato bake. I make the mashed potato in the flour and add seasoning. Oh, that probably come out really nice. Okay, guys and girls, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And now I'm going to put it in the pot one at a time. One at a time. And you do not want to overcrowd the pot. You do not want to overcrowd that pot at all. You want to give it enough room. And you are cooking this on a medium heat. Now, if you see it crack, how much pound is that? That is 3 cups. Where's my paper? This will make me about 2.5 pounds. When it's finished, it will make me about 2.5 pounds of that. Yeah, so that's how much it will give me. Guys, share up the live, share up the live, invite your friends. Do we have anybody new on the live here tonight? Anybody new here? Let's welcome you. No cooking for me today, baby girl. Preschool had a carnival something, and tomorrow we are going to spend a day with my parents. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, carnival is coming up soon. So there's lots of activities with the kids and all over for you party people. Just be safe wherever you go out there for carnival. Just be safe, guys. Be with your own company. Enjoy your party. Enjoy the music. Drink water and mind your business. How many does it make approximately? This might make about 50 or 60. 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 20, about 40. Hi Nalini Mirage, how are you? मन में अगन लगाना है And like I said, you will see cracking. Do not worry. That is the butter inside of it that will cause it to crack. I'm not a crackhead. You guys remember my Khurma disaster? Anybody remember that Khurma disaster? That was a disaster. Oh my God. And it happened live. And remember the barfi disaster too? Depends on the size you want to make it as well. Yeah. It all depends. If you want to make it smaller, you get a bigger amount. I'm going to use white sugar. Oops, I didn't like this stove. And you have a preference. When the pag wouldn't you remember that? That was a disaster. I put powder milk and all sort of tralala you guys helped me with. And when the barfi, what happened to the barfi? The barfi came out too hard or something like that. Listen, and you can fix it right in front of your eyes. Right in front of your eyes, we fix that problem. Remember that? You guys stayed with me. You guys stayed with me for the, remind me again, what was the other flop that I had? Let me see who could remember. Who can remember the other thing that I cooked live and it did not come out good? My mother tell me what a good, yep. I just put it in front of the fan. The fan wasn't helping that. I left it for 8 hours or maybe 10 hours in front of the fan. Nothing helped, nothing. I went to work, came back and This has a nice golden brown here now. And it has been in the oil for like 6 minutes. Dal grinding. Oh yes, the dal was a flop too. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that when I made the roughed up roti. Catching the shrimp in the carcass and watching you. Oh, nice. I made chicken sahina. What is chicken sahina? Let us hear what is chicken sahina, darling. Doctor stop me from sweet things. But Vasanti, you can have it without the sugar, you know. Just fry it and have it. Jalebi baby. That was the one I was hoping somebody will remember. Jalebi baby. Yes, baby, you remember. You are an amazing cook with an awesome person. Thank you so much, Camille. Thank you, sweetheart. I could still eat, but in moderation. Or you could still eat. Watching from far Rockaway. Hi, Bohan Ramdat. How are you? And I like my gulabs nice and gingery. Oh gosh, yes, the latest one was the curry disaster. Oh yes. I don't even want to think about that curry. Hi Sugar Apple, good night. Hi Samantha, watching from Guyana. Do we have anybody new on the live here tonight? Anybody new on the live? Remember to share up the live, guys. Share it up. Minced chicken in the grinder. Okay. Okay, so she mixed chicken in the grinder. How was it? The flour curry is right. Making this nice and gingery. Hi, Eslin Apaya. Good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome from all the way Canada. Welcome, sweetheart. Hi, Zenora. Is looking on from Trinidad. In goes the ginger. This part is ready, but the korma is not ready. The gulab jamun is not ready. Excuse me. And after this, we have one batch again. Let's see who just joined in. Thank you, Lisa Baskaran. You must tell us the brand not to use. Oh Lord, I didn't want to call all the brand name, girl. And I forget the brand. Just use Chief. Continue with the Chief. That's all I can say. Continue with your Chief brand. Who's here? Oh my God. The YouTube names go, it fades away so quickly. Hi Betty. Shamila Mohammed, how was work today? Hectic. I had to troubleshoot the train today. So that was, and the doors to open is just about 50 pounds. So we had to open You had to pull open 50 pounds. You had to push 50 pounds. So it was really, really a tough day for me. Keisha Bulu watching from Guyana. I am enjoying your cooking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, remember to share up the live. Invite your friends and family to join in. Send out some invitation. Let it follow my page. And like I said again, a lot of you are not following. A lot of you are not following. I checked. I screenshot some names to show you that I sent the invitation for you and you never accepted the invitation. So you may just be looking on but not following the page. So the followers wouldn't really build if you're just looking on. See? Nice and golden brown. Last set here now. Ouch. And for those of you who missed the live, you can check it out on YouTube. I have this recipe on YouTube as well, but you people like to see me do it live. I don't know why. Reminds me of Diwali. Yep, Diwali was the last time I made these stuff. You're making it look easy. Actually, it is easy to make, you know. We're looking for that 67,000 now and we're moving up to 75. Let me see for my birthday if I will be able to hit that 75, which I doubt. You do not want the syrup to get too thick on you, because you do not want the gulab jamun to be with thick sugar pieces on it. Sandra Mahadev, Island Life. Hi Sunil, how are you? Congrats on making. Yes, so I hit the 66,000 today, guys. I am looking forward to that 67,000. And I hope it can happen sooner than I think. But it's growing nicely. And I'll try to come on a little more regular and share stuff with you all. I still have the pay me to do. I'm not sure when I will be doing that pay me. When is your birthday? Almost September. July. Hi Vijay Raghunanan, another Raghunanan. I find we rarely having Raghunanan these days, boys. Sita Raghunanan, Elizabeth Raghunanan. That's my mom, Shaman Raghunanan too. Mark Raghunanan. And believe it or not, yes, my maiden name is Raghunanan. That's how we became such good friends. When he started commenting on my Facebook, I used to call him out, family. That's that family, and that's it. That was it. I want to strain out some of this ginger, this shred. Because of course, you know, I want to make it nice for my baby boy. He wouldn't like this ginger strings in his mouth. A little bit is okay, but not the amount that I have in here. So out that goes. Hi, Teresa Mahadev. Good night, Zabida Boucher. Good night, good night, good night. We're almost finished, guys. Almost finished. We just have a couple more minutes again. This will be done. I wanted to get a nice golden color. So those of you who just joined in, look at it. You can allow it to cook darker than this if you want. When you make the penne, I don't know when I'm making that penne, but I have all the ingredients ready. I thought I didn't have the banana leaves, but I do have the banana leaves in my fridge, in my freezer. So I have everything to make it. Maybe Saturday evening, listen, Saturday evening, everybody might be busy. Carnival is coming up. A lot of people will be going to their fete, and Shivratri coming up. A lot of people will be going to the temple and so. But nevertheless, penne is coming up sometime soon. I did make it already on a live, you know. I did make it. Good night. You're making you make treats for me. Trace, come through now, man. You know where I live in. You know where I live in, darling. So I will post it up when I will be making the penne. And listen, I keep telling Holly, when I cook, when Holly say you pass it for some food, Holly just inbox me. I'll fix it up. Right? I don't come with no money and tell me you're buying it or so, you know. Because I just cook and I just, what would I do with all these things that I cook in so regularly? When I'm selling, I'm selling. When I'm giving away, I'm giving away. So who do we have here? Looking real good. Riza said my grandfather on the dad's side, Bisnath Ragunanan. And meet you have some ragu. Hi Grace Joseph, night. You have a blessed one as well. My baba could eat that. Yep, your baba could eat that. Okay, so this part is coming up. It's ready again. But let's see if this Goolab's is ready. I'm giving it 1 minute again and it will be ready. What caused it to crack? Because of the butter in it. Remember, I put a lot of butter in it. So, not all will crack, you know. Look at this one. This one, as you can see, it really don't have any big crack in it. But look, this one. So, you see, you can check me with those things. You can do the box subscription. Girl, but since this year started, I don't know if I get lazy or I just get too busy on my job. But if I get the box subscription, I will do it once per month or something like that. If anybody is interested, you know, it will be just like the box that I opened yesterday. I got curry duck, curry chicken, curry goat, roti, dal puri, soda, and so like I reach in time to eat. Alicia, yes darling, come through. All right, time to take this out now. Perfect. All right. That is done. I am making fat korma. Do you know what is fat korma? Or do you know what they call Goolab Jamoon in Trinidad? This get a little too thick again. Okay, so looking at me doing this live, what you learned is do not make the syrup way ahead of time, because you will have to continue adding water like I am doing. So don't make it too long ahead of time. Somebody asked what is Shivratri. Shivratri is a religious festival celebrated by Hindus, and it's usually very close to carnival time. If not always carnival time. Vasanti, okay, let me see who is on YouTube here. Kojo Shaliza V, Sunil Riza, let me see, and it's gone. Sandra Mahadev. The names on YouTube goes by so quickly. Hi Rita Mohammed, my mother used to sprinkle some powder milk on it as well. If you go onto my YouTube channel, I have two ways in coating this. You can use the sugar syrup. You can put it in a brown bag with your icing sugar and give it a good shake. Yeah, it is Lord. Rita, okay, so you make this until you see the bubbles get really thick on top. Let me bring this closer so you guys will see how thick the sugar syrup is. Bear with me with the noise. You just turn this up, make sure all gets nicely coated, and it starts drying up. I shouldn't put that. Is Lent after carnival? Okay. And it starts crystallizing here now. You can feel it and you can hear it as well. When it starts getting a little difficult to turn, you're like, get through. See? It starts changing color. Hi, Sarojini Mahadev. Oh my God, that looks so yummy. Thank you, thank you. Auntie, what happened to the Valentine's giveaway in the garbage bag? Well, listen, the Valentine's giveaway I post up. Nobody's taking part in the Valentine's actually. I think 3 people. I have to do over that that giveaway because I am really disappointed in the small amount of people that participated. I'm really disappointed. With 66,000 people, I only had 3 people participated. Tracy, Reshma and who was the third person? I can't recall the third person name. So you see guys how this turn, all the sugar is well mixed in here. It dried up. Excuse me. All right, so let me see if this is ready for tasting or it is too hot. But how she could call you auntie and you don't want me to call you auntie? But Vasanti, me and you really have a big gap in age, you know. Vasanti tell me Vasanti near to retire and Vasanti want to call me auntie. Or they tell me if that is right. My friend Vasanti ready to retire and she insists she had to call me, she want to call me auntie. That's all right, but you know, oh, it's hot. It's hot. I know some of you call me auntie because it is like a mark of respect, but somehow there are plenty of like mommy age and things. That's, you see, Vasanti, that's what I say, it marks some respect, it shows some respect, but that's okay. But now Maggie lady come and tell me what? She tell Mark what I look good for a grandmother. And people go yes, thinking that I wouldn't see it. I see everything that happens on his page. I know everything. Look at the inside. Look at the inside, guys. Look at the inside. Nice and rich, rich, rich. Very, very soft. You would not hear any crunch in this because this is a soft one. And it needs cooling down to get a real taste. There's a guy at work who claps his hands and bows to me. Respect. So, this is how it looks like inside. If you guys are seeing it, it's nice and rich on the inside. Gingery on the outside. My son's gonna have a bowl. So, guys, let me wrap up the live here right now because we already made the we finished making the korma. It is late. I know tomorrow is a working day for all of you. I have to work tomorrow 6 o'clock. Don't waste the next half. No. I'm allowing it to cool down. That is going to cool down. That is not going to throw away at all. And that's nice and milky stuff right there. So thank you all for joining me. And to my YouTube family who joined me, thank you so much. Riza said I must come live regularly because hardly anybody watch my pre-recorded videos. So I'm sharing the live with my YouTube family. Now I will be live streaming on both places. Of course, I will get flagged for music and so, but I'll give it a little rest in and out so that they wouldn't flag me for too much of music. So guys, thank you for joining in. Have a blessed night, and I shall see you at some point in time tomorrow. Love you.